Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from. What it do? Still with the camp, sound like a lamp. Hey man, buddy said I still got that Beijing. Where the Beijing at? Where the Beijing? That nigga said I got Beijing. I start laughing, dog. Y'all niggas funny than the world, bro. I'll be dying laughing. Y'all know the rest. Tough times don't last. Good people doing episode. Call me if I like me matter. Peak game, metaphors worse way. Alright, man. Your boy having a late start to his day. I'm in the truck. I'm in the old school today. I'm coming down. I'm finna go to the gym. Y'all already know me, man. I go to the gym. I'm running. I'm doing something. Today, take it pretty easy. I'm gonna do back and by, throw some legs in there, and then the goal is to run 2 miles. So it's an easy day. Nothing crazy. I ain't trying to do nothing crazy. You know, I am trying to hit it pretty hard, pause, because you know your boy leaving the country. You know what I'm saying? Real soon. But let's talk boxing. So Turk been on a rampage. I got 2 videos coming about Turk. Okay. First one, Turk buys DAZN and he says goodbye to the pay-per-view model. Right? You got a lot of people, oh, Turki Alalshikh, he never misses. Oh, he does a phenomenal job. Oh, Turki Alalshikh, King Turk, Turkey Combs, coming down the boulevard, switching on some chrome off the dome. Look, let me tell you something. We done been down this road before, right? We done been down this road before with this non-pay-per-view stuff. DAZN tried this the first time, right? Turk talking about, oh, it's gonna be for free. You know, we gonna do this for free, the free 99, all that. That's cool. You know what I mean? It sound good. You know, boss, keep it real. It sound good. You know what I'm saying? It sound alright. But we done been down this road before. It's been tried before, and it was unsuccessful. Okay? The pay-per-view model works for the mega fights because of the fact that it gets the fighters paid, right? When you put these fights on free TV or there's no pay-per-view model, right? It don't give the fighters the money that they want, right? You think about it. The pay-per-view model is you're investing in the fans. And as a fan, you're investing, right? You're coming into the situation. It's kind of like bring your own bottle, right? The BYOB. That's kind of what it is when you talk about the pay-per-view model. And it's successful for the fighter because it gets the fighter paid. Yes, the fighter may have a base salary. I'm going to say, one fighter may get $8 million, the other may get $4 million, but they have the opportunity to make money off of sales. You know, whether it's the pay-per-view itself or the stuff at the venue, the back-end money, all that plays a part when it comes to the pay-per-view. So you got like Floyd Mayweather, he's sitting there saying he's still making money off certain fights. You know what I'm saying? To this day because of pay-per-view. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to business, if you do the pay-per-view model in the right manner, it works out for a lot of fighters, right? But when you sitting out here and you putting a fight on free TV, I almost say it's on free TV because you got to invest in that DAZN app, right? And DAZN makes you sign this contract. You know, if I was Turkey, I would have looked to put that mug on free TV. I would have invested in like ESPN or something. Or, you know, it's telling me I need to put my seatbelt on. But I would invest in, you know, ESPN or, you know, maybe, I don't know, USA or Spike TV, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I'm pretty sure those cable networks don't exist anymore. But maybe like Fox Sports or something like that. You know what know, that's something you can invest in, because you invest in that, then boom, you can put boxing on free TV to where the world can see it. Not to where people have to basically invest in this app and they have to pay this like lock-in subscription. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not buying into the whole Turkey, you know, Turkey figured out boxing. He's saying no more pay-per-views. No, it's not successful. It's not going to be successful, in my opinion, for the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that the fighters are not going to be able to get the money that they want. Like I said, Floyd Mayweather's still making money off certain pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? You got certain fighters that's still making money off certain pay-per-views because they did the business in the right manner. You feel what I'm saying? So you kind of eliminate that aspect when you sitting there and you just give this guy this flat rate and be like, all right, cool, this person, you know, y'all watch this on DAZN. But it's like, what if I don't want to invest in DAZN, right? What if I don't want to subscribe to DAZN, right? Because like I said, DAZN is making you, when you basically download their app, you have to basically pick a subscription plan or whatever, and you locked in that plan. It's like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? So unless Turk is telling them get rid of that too, okay, then that's the only way I can see this being successful. But I just don't see how this right here, the no pay-per-view model, would be successful when you're investing into an app that makes you pay a monthly subscription. Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? And then another thing, a lot of people's information was getting compromised off this app in the past. So it's like, how is this going to help boxing? How is it going to transcend it forward? You know? So I don't know. You know, me personally, I don't think it's gonna work. We didn't been down this road before. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000. You know, I done seen this already. DAZN tried this, no pay-per-view. Remember the commercials with Tracy Morgan and all that? No pay-per-views. No more pay-per-views. This, that, and the third. And then boom, they back to showing pay-per-view. Then they went to the pay-per-view model. Right? So I'm not trying to hear that stuff. You know, what I think Turkey need to do if he want to basically make boxing better is, hey, let me invest in ESPN. Let me invest in, you know, Fox Sports here in America. That way the fights can be shown on public TV. Then you might have something, right? You might have something if you do that. But if you sitting there and you talking about some I'm investing in DAZN, no more pay-per-views, make boxing great. I don't know about that, Kinfolk. I don't think that's gonna be successful, in my opinion. But we shall see. You know, who knows? You know, you might prove me wrong. Tell them what y'all think. Let's go.